Hey guys, we got some interesting data in about September and what happened with deals failing in September. October just ended, so we don't have these numbers for October yet. But in September, we were at a really all-time high for deal failure. 16.3% of the deals that went into escrow failed in September. Why? There's a lot of nervousness in the marketplace. And you might get a deal failure and you think, oh, that was a deal failed because of the inspection, or the deal failed because of some argument with the seller, inclusions, exclusions, whatever timelines. That's not it. Most of the time, I'd say 80% of the time, a deal fails is because the buyer got cold feet. They had buyer's remorse. And you get this all the time where you think that they're bailing on some other reason, but the reality is they're bailing because they just got nervous. So how do you deal with buyer's remorse? You deal with it in advance. And by the way, sellers can get it too, but you deal with it in advance, and there's three things you should do. I'm going to give you them right now. Number one, you're going to reconfirm. Number two, you're going to resell, and you're going to reassure. Confirm, resell, reassure. So let's start with reconfirming. I'm going to reconfirm with them all the way through the escrow why they've made a good decision. Hey, you know what? You guys have got a great buy here. There's been some other properties that have sold recently where people paid a higher price, or you locked in that interest. I know it felt high at the time, but interest rates have climbed. So good job. You're reconfirming. So you're also reconfirming in another way. You're reconfirming that they are making this decision based on some motivator that brought them to you. Isn't it going to be nice not to be living in that apartment anymore? Won't it be nice to be closer to work now? Won't it be nice to be closer to the grandkids? So I'm reconfirming their decision. Then I'm reselling, and I'm reselling like I've just talked about. I'm talking about all the reasons why their decision was such a good decision, why they made a wise decision. This is the big fear people have, is that they're going to wake up in the morning and think, I made a stupid decision. I'm going to resell them on the fact you made a wise decision. These people down the road purchased this house, 3 years ago, and they paid more than you're paying now. Right? You find reasons to resell all the way along the way. You got the sellers to agree to pay you $12,000 in incentives. I haven't seen a seller do that on this street or in this community at all. So you got a huge win there, guys. These sellers were super motivated. They gave in on your timeline. They gave you some inclusions. They gave you the washer, dryer, the refrigerator. Congratulations. That was a really tough negotiation, but you won, right? They want to win. That's what they want. And the last thing is just to reassure, hey, I want you to know something, that there's an emotional component to buying a house. Everybody goes through it. It's totally normal. It's called buyer's remorse. When you buy a suit, you have a level of buyer's remorse. You buy a car stereo, you have a level of buyer's remorse. When you buy a house, it's a greater, it's exponentially greater. So it's totally normal. And I just want you to understand, when you feel that way, just give me a call. I'll help walk you through it. Now they're going to go, oh yeah, Jim told us we'd have this emotional state that we've been going through. But walking them through the 3 R's, super important. And we need to be doing this really regularly all the way through the transaction, so they feel really comfortable at closing. They might still have a little bit of anxiety, but they're going to feel better, and they're not going to bail out on some fake reason. Guys, if you want more ideas, more strategies, more tactics, more scripts for talking to buyers, talking to sellers, join us over at eRealEstateCoach.com. We've got a special this month. It's only $1 to join our incredible Path performance coaching system. And this is 30 days for $1. You're going to get in there and you're going to be able to experience the full enchilada, everything that's in there. And as a starter, we give you 20 weeks of coaching to work with me every single day on your lead generation strategy. Then we give you 3 live coaching sessions every week on top of that, plus hundreds of downloads and social media assets and checklists and forms. It'll blow you away at all the value you're going to get. Love to have you join us. Check it out. Love to see you in there soon. Have a great day and good selling.